Did you write a worksheet?
I did, yeah.
Would you like to do the work?
I'm scared to, but I'm willing to.
Okay, so sweetheart, let's hear what you've written.
This is hard, but I'm going to just go for it. I'm angry with God because He should have made my life easier. I'm angry with God because He should have taken better care of me and rewarded me for my spirituality.
Good one, huh? Yeah, we're all listening very closely now.
I want God to take better care of me. I want God to tell me what to do. I want God to show me how to live. I want God to save me from myself and my choices. I want God to give me clear advice. God should give me clear guidance. God should reward me with success for being spiritual. God should have saved me from my choices. God should have told me what to do. God should show me what I should do. I need God to reward me with a position where I'm appreciated. I need God to remove my suffering and heal my trauma so I can have relationships. I need God to elevate me. God is unfair and unjust. God is wrong. God is cruel. God owes me. I don't ever want to experience suffering. I don't ever want to experience self-judgment. I don't ever want to experience myself as a failure.
You're a failure, is it true?
Yes.
Can you absolutely know that it's true that you're a failure?
No, I cannot absolutely know it's true.
How did you come to your no, those of you that found a no?
It's unfathomable, the course of action, like what I do and then the impact that has. And it could even be something I call negative that
shifts another's
shifts
life
else.
Just radically, yeah. And next to you.
The only time I'm a failure is when I think I know what it is I'm supposed to have achieved.
So simple. I had the thought that every time I apparently failed, someone else felt better about themselves. How do you react when you think the thought? What happens physically when you think the thought, I'm a failure?
It consumes my head, my heart, my chest, my shoulders.
Immediately you see images of past and future, and those images will show you something to compare you with. Okay, so comparison is taking place. Now, you see those images. Are they real? Are those real people?
Sometimes they are, yes.
And where are those images?
The images are in my mind.
So are they real?
It's my idea of that person, so it's only in my mind.
What person? You see that image of you in your head, that failure? Is that imagination? I mean, this is you, and that one in your head is imagined, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want you to know the difference between what is real and what is not. These images come up, and that's the proof you're a failure. That is a dream.
Is there any thought that's real?
For me, no, but your experience is the only one that matters. I love your quick study. So you see that image that looks like you in the dream that you're comparing, is that you or is that imagination?
I mean, I can...
No. Is that, that image of you in your head? Is that you? Or is that you? Which one's real?
This one's real.
Okay. So that image in your head, is that real?
No.
I think you're about to get this thing. Okay? What we're believing about ourselves is the illusion of success or failure. I understand why I miss God. I'm so busy being it. You're a failure. You're a success. You're a fizzle. You're a success. Without comparison, are you a failure?
No.
Now, who would you be without the thought? And you didn't believe those stick figures in your head? Are you a failure?
No.
So that's who you are without your story. You're a failure. Turn it around.
I'm not a failure.
What is the opposite of failure?
Success.
Okay, so give me one example of what you're successful at. Oh, that was good. That's one. That's two. That would be three.
That's cute.
That's four.
I'm a loving son.
So just feel that.
And a loving brother. I started a fundraiser for a graduate program that I participated in. That was nice. I'm a lawyer by trade. I think I help my clients. And I think I'm successful at not giving up on myself.
So continue to read.
I'm angry with God because he should have made my life easier.
He? Are you believing your thoughts again?
Very good.
You want God to make your life easier, is that true?
No.
How do you react when you think the thought? What do you want?
More intimacy? Yeah.
How intimate is it to make demands on God?
Not very.
So you want like physical intimacy?
No, I want intimacy on all levels. An intimate relationship with a woman, a long-term
If
relationship.
you're making demands of God, you're going to make demands of that person.
Oh, I don't do that.
If you make demands with something you haven't even met yet, you're going to make demands on something that you have.
Yes.
I want God to make my life easier. Who would you be without that thought?
I would just be me.
And who would you be knowing there was no help anywhere and you were the only one left to help you? I'm sitting over here. That's very empowering, isn't it? It's like, that's it. I'm all that's left here.
It actually is very empowering. I would feel whole, like a man, complete, and relaxed.
So turn it around.
God should not make my life easier.
I mean, it's not really kind to make demands of this apparent supreme being, as though he's inept. It's like, I know more about me than you know about me. I know you think you're the ultimate and all that stuff, but I need help here. What are you up to?
I'm just kind of wrapping my head around that.
Well, it's just a bit egocentric.
I don't want my ego.
Okay, so let's do another turnaround.
I want God to take better care of me.
Turn it around. I want myself. I want me.
I want me to take better care of me. Yeah, that would be good.
Now give me an example of how you can take better care of you.
By thinking nicer thoughts.
Less demands on God.
More self-help.
So read it just that way again. I want me.
I want me to take better care of me.
Where are the areas that you need to take better care of you?
Really, this mental area is a big one.
And you're really doing that.
allowing myself to enjoy myself.
And when you're taking better care of you, don't you like you?
Yes, yeah.
And have you ever been married or in a close relationship?
Several relationships, whether
Okay,
they were
so-
close, I don't know.
Okay, so if they weren't close, here's why. Read it again. I want her to.
I want her to take better care of me. I want her to tell me what to do. I want her to show me how to live. I want her to save me from myself and my decisions. I want her to give me clear advice.
If you believe it about God, you're going to believe it about the one you're in relationship with. Because God is not the problem. The person we're in relationship with, that's not the problem. Our parents are not the problem. It's what we're thinking and believing. So as long as we believe these, it goes across the board on every object.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at the next one.
God should give me clear guidance in my...
Is that true?
No.
And how do you react when you believe that it's His job to do that?
Small.
Now, any guidance you get, you consider it yours, so you don't even know the difference. God should give me clear guidance. How do I react when I believe that thought? I don't wait to hear His guidance. I'm just angry because He didn't. And then maybe there's an image of all those people that have clear guidance, the successful ones. And then you feel all these emotions we talked about. Or if ice cream's your thing, or chocolate, or that, whatever it is. You eat the chocolate. It can never match what you saw in your head. You're up against a big and wondrous illusion. It's very powerful. You think, I so respect God, but when we look at our thinking, not a lot. If I loved you, if I really loved you, what guidance would I give you?
Relax.
Where did that wisdom come from?
Slow down.
Where is that wisdom coming from?
Take things a day at a time.
Where's that wisdom coming from?
Stop trying so hard.
Really beautiful. And you begin to like you, even love you. So where is sane guidance found?
It's just right here.
Let's look at the next one.
I need God to remove my suffering and heal my trauma so I can have intimate relationships.
You are traumatized, is that true? What was the trauma?
I don't even know. It's like I almost like backed into this conclusion because it's been difficult for me to sustain like intimate relationship.
How many of you have found it difficult to sustain an intimate relationship? I mean, one big trauma.
I want to say, but no, really.
Yeah. Anyone that would dictate to God could go there. Would you be without the thought, I'm traumatized?
A lot more fun.
You could use that. So read that one again.
I need God to reward me with...
Is that true?
Totally not.
You know, that really does collapse time, doesn't it? It's like, well, the waiting is over.
But this devotional part of my life is something that is precious to me as well. And so I realize that it's up here in the mind, but it's also
But we're
not.
working with the mind and questioning that part of the mind that would strip that from us, cost us the awareness of a benevolent presence in our life.
What is like a posture that I can hold about the nature of God?
Or you could look in the mirror.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I was being literal, actually. You know, if you weren't believing your thoughts and you looked at that, what happens is devotion. But then it gets a little weird. I don't know if that flower is devoted to me or I'm devoted to it. So just devotion. To be that for me. Read that one again, sweetheart.
I need God to reward me.
How do you react when you think the thought, I need God to reward me?
I feel like a petulant child.
And deprived?
Yes.
Who would you be without the thought? I need God to reward me.
Carefree.
And if God rewarded you, would you really take that in?
No.
Yeah. No. If God rewarded me with the flower, rewarded me with those amazing shoes you're wearing. I love those shoes. With that color, that's radical. Your smile. I mean, I'm being rewarded all the time. That exit sign shows me where to go. So those rewards are going on all the time. There's nothing that isn't reward. Nothing. Nothing. So when I have the thought, I need God to reward me, I miss. It already is that. I need God to help me. I miss that I'm already helped. We're waiting for that to give us what we already have. It's really about awareness, isn't it? I need God to reward me. Turn it around.
I need to reward God.
You know, if you can't receive, then it cannot be given.
Do I have to do anything to receive it?
No. No. Just drop your demands and let it fall in your lap. Those are the areas where success counts.
So when we leave here, when I leave here, I'm going to go out and be in the world and earn a living.
So right there would be too much for me to project.
Okay. I almost want you to reassure me that this is enough.
For me? To experience the eyes opening and nothing being born but just this surge of power. So amazing. Sometimes Stephen, he says, I wake him in the night with my laughter. You need God to reward you. Can you find another turnaround?
I need me to reward me.
Yeah, why wait? Let's look at the next one.
I need God to remove my suffering.
So, God's busy. Turn it around.
I need me to remove my suffering.
How would you do that?
By doing this work?
Yeah, identify what you're believing. That is the cause of suffering. Identify it, question it, see if it's valid or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one.
I need God to elevate me. I don't know where that came
It's
from.
really starting to sound ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn it around. I need me.
I need me to elevate me.
Another turn around. I need me.
Me to elevate God.
That could be he's a bit wiser than you've been giving him credit for. Next one.
God is unfair and unjust.
Is that true?
I mean, just a no comes right up.
How did you conclude that no?
Unfair, unjust.
It really is. It's a tantrum.
Yeah.
And how do I react when I believe the thought? I immediately become a victim.
Yeah.
So let's turn it around.
I am unfair and unjust.
Toward God.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Another turnaround. God is.
God is fair and just.
Example. Like right here, right now. God is fair and just.
He brought me here. I'm sitting in this chair, which is amazing. I don't even know what fair and just means. It's like, it's impossible.
You're going to make a wonderful partner. You have no idea what is fair and just. So he'll be taking names later. It's like, I really don't know what fair and just means. That's really important. But we're tested on it just to see if that's true and to show us what to work on next. That's how it works. I used to go through life just fending off all these unjust things in my life. And for years now, I see everything as fair and just. But I still don't know if I see everything as fair and just. So I'm like this walking test tube. Show me something that is unfair and unjust.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what my life is about. Show me something that isn't lovable. Show me something that isn't kind and good. Show me something that isn't fair. Show me something that isn't just. That's it. Yeah, life, prove it. I'm willing to. I look forward to. That's where number 6 came from. That unceasing willingness to be shown.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a friendly universe. The end, I think. But what do I know? I'll be shown. Any little Velcro belongs on paper. Any tiny little thing, there's I want behind it. I need. There's an I should, I shouldn't. They should, they shouldn't behind it. That's what's between you and everything that your heart desires. Receiving.
Because if it's like I'm believing these things about somebody, why would I want that person to be close to me?
That's right.
Someone who's unfair, unjust, wrong, cruel.
And there's only one person in the world that is unjust and unfair, and that's you.
What do you mean?
Everyone else is fair and just. Everyone but you. So there's only one mind to deal with. What do you think I mean by those statements?
All unjustness and unfairness in the world is born in my mind.
Without exception. The next one.
God is wrong. Hey, this was yesterday.
How do you react when you think the thought, God is wrong?
He's wrong, who's right?
Yeah, if he's wrong, who's right? If he's wrong, there's no hope for me. Notice how you immediately become a victim. That is like the first thing to recognize when you're believing a thought. If you become a victim, you're just going to feel it. Let that be your emotional indicator that it's time to question what you're believing. So let's turn it around to my thoughts are.
My thoughts are unfair and unjust.
Toward God.
Toward myself, too.
Yes, toward yourself, too.
This is deep.
Well, you're getting a few things squared away.
I can feel the resistance to this wisdom, to give up my war with what is, coming from the perspective of, who am I if I am not at war with all of this and trying to change it?
So that is the mystery. The more you find yourself inquiring, the clearer you get about who you are without the falseness.
That would be new.
You know, I'm here evidently just to say it's safe to be nothing, delightful. It's not the darkness that people fear, it's what they imagine into the darkness. And if they question it, it's just bright. Okay, honey, the last one.
I don't ever want to experience suffering.
I'm willing to.
I'm willing to experience suffering.
Yes, because when you feel that suffering emotionally, or that fear or heartache, you feel that suffering, that's the reminder. This physical will mirror back. It's time to question what you're believing, to identify what you're believing and question it. So I look forward to.
I look forward to experiencing suffering.
Exciting, isn't it? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What did you experience with this piece? Yes.
I've been experiencing a new paradigm that has been interesting. The old one for me was one I took from religion and from what I perceived to be the world to be, which was that everything was in chaos and there was unfairness and things needed to be fixed. I needed to be fixed. The world needed to be fixed. Lately, I've been noticing that I'm coming more from a place of that everything is perfect, and I just fail to notice. And that's easier.